I've already compared the Go 3 and the Go 2, the previous model, and the Clip 4 to the Clip 3, the previous model of this. These two devices came out on top, but which is better between these? So, similarities first. Both portable Bluetooth speakers. They both charge using USB-C. They connect using Bluetooth 5.1. They have the same ingress protection rating of IP67, so they can be submerged in a meter of water for up to 30 minutes, and they're both dustproof. So let's get into the differences now. First, the build. The Clip 4 is very slightly heavier than the Go 3. This is just under half a pound. This is just over half a pound, the Clip 4. They're both really easy to fit in a pocket though, or just hold in the hand, place on a desk or a table if you're using them outside. Now the first real difference here is the mesh that you have. You've got this on the front of the Go 3 and a little on the back, but you got some more of this rubber on the bottom. This is going to be the mesh on the front of the Clip 4, and then a little bit of this padding for the grip that you're going to have on the back of the Clip 4. This will keep it to hold its place like on a table if you place it down, whereas this will kind of vibrate if you put it on this. Not as much if you put it on this part, which has the more of the grip on it, but this does make this more of a directional speaker if you place it like this. If you're gonna lay it like this, it's gonna vibrate on your table or whatever surface it's on, even if it's a completely flat surface. I'll go ahead and show a demonstration of that. And there's also the carabiner that is on the JBL Clip 4. That's kind of what makes it the clip in the first place. And this device, the Go 3, it has a loop, but it doesn't open or anything, so like you can hold it, but you can't like loop it onto anything unless it's already like a hook. So I'll give the build quality advantage to the JBL Clip 4. But it's really not so much quality, it's more of just functionality as far as like it can use this clip and it's not gonna vibrate itself off desks. The battery life is a huge difference. The battery life is 10 hours on the JBL Clip 4 and only 5 hours on the JBL Go 3. The main difference between these devices, just like the main differences between pretty much the entire Go lineup and the Clip lineup, is the sound. So both of these devices have a similar frequency range. The Go 3 has a frequency range of 110 Hz to 20 kilohertz, and then the Clip 4 has 100 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Now I didn't really feel too much of a deeper bass response coming from the Clip 4. It's really a quality difference here.
I've been kicking up rocks, starting up danger. I've been digging up dirt like a teenager. I've been buying up stock, trying to make paper. I've been acting all dumb, now that we're strangers. Now that we're strangers, 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 strangers. So get we strangers, 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 strangers.
The Go 3 sounds a lot more muddied and muffled. Even though the bass doesn't quite get as deep, it's just not as clean, it's not as clear. The same goes for vocals. What I do like about this device, both devices really, is that their sound carries. Like if you have it like far away in the backyard or just really anywhere, the sound doesn't get like thin or tinny when it's from a long distance, but it does sound way too muffled in the Go 3. And combine that with the fact that if you're placing it like this and you want to fire up, it's going to be vibrating itself on a desk or any surface, and that kind of like messes up the sound as well. The Clip 4 is a lot cleaner and clearer while still having that same level of power in that bass, the sub bass and the mid bass. If you're looking for real strength and real power though, then you're gonna need to go up to like the JBL Charge series, not even really the Flip. If you really like have like a backyard party or something like that, this is just, you know, to have for fun, but it's for the size of this device, it is really good. Now the upper mid-range and the highs are just a little bit muted and muffled on the Go 3, whereas they're a lot clearer. They're not too sharp and too piercing, but they're a lot more open and clear on the Clip 4. Because these two devices are so similar in price, and because they have a very similar build quality and really just basically similar functions overall, I think it's an easy win to get the JBL Clip 4 because it basically does everything that the Go 3 can do, but the sound is better. It has this carabiner on the top. It has this grip at the bottom so that you can place it down. It's not going to move itself and vibrate itself off of a desk or a table. And it has double the battery life of the JBL Go 3. So that's my verdict. I recommend the JBL Clip 4.